Walk us through Team Liquid's commanding victory.
Thank you very much, Rivington. Yep, I'm here with Zyrene, and it was a very interesting team comp from Gravity. Of course, Team Liquid played very well, but it felt like on the red side, they just watched some LCK and said, those champions are good, and then put a comp together.
Yeah, the Hecarim, the Victor as well. I like the way that he played Victor, though. I like his build path. So definitely taking some inspiration from those areas. But what I didn't like is the pick order in them and just the composition as it rounded out. Because when you look at the pick order, Kennen had already been, like, they locked in the Hecarim first.
Yeah.
If you're going to play that, you lock in the Kennen first. And then you last pick the Hecarim. Because if the Hecarim is going to go top, Hecarim crushes melee matchups all the time. Like, if he's in a melee matchup, he clears waves, he shreds you, you just constant pressure while not drawing minion and aggro at the same time. So they should have last picked that instead of the Victor. And then the way that they were able to, like, what does that comp do? They have a poking Nidalee, they have, like, AoE engage with Hecarim, and he couldn't get off the ground, so the Kennen was a fantastic pick against that.
Yeah, exactly. Range versus melee matchups, pretty easy for the ranged champion. And in fact, when we see Hecarim tops do well in Korea or in other regions, you have a whole bunch of gank pressure. You help that guy get off the ground. Problem is, they pick Nidalee jungle, who's okay, she can fight, but she needs to spend her time farming, not spending her time getting vision control to set up a counter gank. And so lo and behold, level 3 gank top lane, Hecarim dies, now he's behind, Quas is a field day, and this meant that basically Gravity are now in a desperate situation where they need to somehow get themselves back into the game. And this leads us actually to our replay, if we can pull that one up here. It's basically a force gank in the top lane where they, right, St. Vicious sneaking in, they've got Morgana sneaking in as well. Everyone's trying to make this one happen for Gravity, and it's really easy for Quas to outplay.
Yeah, it's actually a very long fight that Hansler gets chunked out a little bit. You're going to watch his HP bar slowly get poked out by Quas. And then Lissandra actually starts all the way at the base down here. First time using this, so I get to draw now. Oh, do I? Do I?
You'll get it at some point.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, all the way in the base, and she's going to come all the way through her jungle to there eventually. So that's how long this fight takes. What you're going to see is Hansler gets chunked out. St. Vicious tries to force something on this Nidalee, and you were talking about how Nidalee isn't really the best ganker when she's more of like a, she's got really good counter ganker, right? She's a farming jungler.
Yeah.
So you're going to see, like we start rolling a clip out here, you're going to see Quas go in, and Hansler wants to turn this. He baits towards the bush, and then Quas just runs away towards Rek'Sai and Braum, who are already coming there. And clear the, there we go. And so they come in, and it's actually a 3-on-4 at this point, because Keen is already shown up. And this looks like a great fight, but at the same time, Team Liquid have the AoE to just run them over. The fact that Quas gets a really nice ultimate off and stuns multiple people, and he doesn't die until he pulls Cop into a position where Lissandra is able to capitalize off of it. So this fight was really drawn out because they couldn't catch Quas. They get Quas at the end of the day. They get one person, but they spent so much to do it, so many resources, so much time, and they gave up more gold to do it.
Right.
They were just very frustrated with that top lane matchup, and they tried to tilt it, and it didn't work out. They actually gave up more.
Right, and that's the difficulty with hard engages is, of course, if you're behind and you try to engage anyway, sometimes you just lose the fight regardless. So unfortunate for Gravity. Congrats, Team Liquid. You are the real fourth place team, but for now, going to hand it over to Dash.